Welcome to the Engerati studio. We're located at the Asian Utility Week event in Bangkok. And with us today, we are privileged to have Mr. Siddhartha Mathur. I hope I pronounced that reasonably correctly.
Yes, absolutely.
And you are from Phoenix Powering Utilities, and you are currently an advisor to DABS. Do you just want to give us a little bit of background information first on Phoenix, and then we can delve into the advisory role that you play?
Yes, Phoenix is one of the largest service providers for the utilities, particularly in the space of setting up modern systems which have to do with an end-to-end integration of metering, billing, collection, consumer information system, and so on and so forth. And we are currently advisors to DABS in Afghanistan. It's a big, long project. We are there for 3 years. 1 year has already got completed, and we are doing a bunch of things for them, primarily business planning, organizational restructuring, capacity building. This is part of the management consulting, and we are also doing technical advisory work for them, which is to do with efficiency improvement, loss reduction, bringing in new systems. We are rolling out a big bulk metering plan for them. We have already planned out everything, and we are going to set up smart meters so that DABS is able to have a better understanding of their energy audit work, and they are able to control their losses and reduce their losses.
Why get involved in the area?
Beg your pardon?
Why get involved in the area? Why,
Oh, okay.
What are you doing in Afghanistan, and what opportunities are there that you have actually recognized? If you could
Yes,
share that with
this
us.
is a very good question. In fact, many people ask this to us. People who live outside Afghanistan or who have been watching Afghanistan from distance have a very different opinion about the country. They think that the country is always at war, people have always been fighting, battling, and it's a war-ravaged country. Of course, that is true, but despite all that, Afghanistan is changing. There is a vibrant utility called DABS. This utility is thinking in terms of bringing about changes which would be so radical that the power supply, the way power supply is actually done in this country is going to change completely over the next 5-6 years.
Right.
In fact, they are thinking in terms of deploying modern systems, particularly the smart meters and so on and so forth, which many countries in the region don't even think about.
Right.
So DABS is poised to get into the next phase, and we are very excited about Afghanistan, and that's why we are there.
Right. What is the main focus there? What are you focusing in on now on the second year of this project? What is your main focus as you commence this year?
Yeah, our main focus is on setting up robust systems
Right.
for every function of DABS, particularly, say, for example, financial management, commercial management, operations management, maintenance management, and also people's management, because this is one area which is very important, and people focus has also got to be there if this utility has to really progress.
Yeah. Have you experienced any challenges when dealing, with the power sector in Afghanistan? Is there anything that you found challenging, but that you managed to overcome?
Yes, we did face a lot of challenges. Particularly, the number one challenge was in data gathering, and then doing an analysis and understanding the data, because there were a lot of discrepancies. So we had to reconcile. We have been able to largely overcome that problem, and going forward, Afghanistan's utility DABS is going to be better placed to deal with their data issues. So that was one challenge which we faced. The other challenges which we face, of course, are not really so much worth mentioning, which have to do with our day-to-day living there.
Yeah.
But we have got quite used to it now.
Government support for your advisory role? Is that
100%.
strong? Really?
Yes.
Well, that's very good news for investors. What would your message be to investors at the event today?
Message to investors would be, please come take a look and then decide. The country has got a lot of opportunities. In fact, we are very I mean, we are in the very near future, we are going to roll out a solar power plant, a 10 megawatt plant based at Kandhar, which is going to be awarded to an IPP through a reverse bidding process. All of the preparatory work is almost done, and this bidding process would be launched over the next couple of months or so.
Right, it's pretty exciting. Well, that's all we have time for, unfortunately, but thank you so much for taking the time to come and talk to us in the studio. And to our viewers, thank you so much for joining us, and please do go and have a look at the other videos, interviews that we've done with vendors and utilities. Thank you very much.